What's up, guys, and welcome to Do Not Take This Cat Home. Now, I would not take this cat home because, simply, I'm more of a dog person. Is it cute? Sure. But, if it was a puppy, different story. But, for the sake of the game, I'm gonna take the cat home. So, let's get into it. Let's see what this cat's all about. It is cute, I will say that. Cats are cute. I got nothing against them. Just one, I'm allergic, and yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. But yeah. So let's get into it. Not having a great day as usual. I mean, oh great. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out, but in the middle of your walk it starts to rain. Typical. But maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow. Right? You turn to head home when huh? What was that? There are only a few people on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Well, that and the weather. If you hear a lot of sniffles this video, I'm sick. So, deal with it. I don't know. Period, period, period. But none of them react to the sound at all. Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. Dingy? You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground dampened by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. That was only one meow, and it said two. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. A cute little cat. I will say that. Huh? Guess that should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. You shake for it. The hell? It was so cute. I would not say that. For the game's sake, I will say it. It's so cute. And it definitely knows it. I never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before, but if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord? I don't know about all that. You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves cats in a cardboard boxes these days anyways? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? The cat doesn't answer you. Oh, was I actually talking to the cat? My bad. Obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. Did I read that right? I don't know. It's just looking at you, as if waiting for you to make the next move. The game says don't take the cat home. Does it end? I know there's multiple endings. That's what I meant to say. I looked it up. There's multiple endings. So let's try this one. With a sigh, you take a decisive step back. As cute as the cat is, you really can't afford to be taking a pet on a whim. Rent's coming up soon, and your job doesn't exactly leave you rolling in dough. You give the cat a sad nod. Sorry. Good luck out here, okay? Turn around and leave the cat in the alley behind. Rain's picking up. Alright, now you make me feel sad. Time to head home. Ending? Nah. Not a fool. Not a fool. Is that what it is? Not a fool. So is that a good ending? Because you're good. Alright, so we're going to skip through all this. Guys. Alright, well, alright, cool. We saved. Alright, oh, you can save. So I wonder if, like, oh, okay. Alright. Alright, take it home. You know what? Screw it. You reach into the box to pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not? Yeah. You're all alone, and well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself. So, you bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. I don't like that. You think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow, but for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? Yeah. Stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, okay? One you living alone in it. One you living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long, even if it is just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores a new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making them both of you some dinner. You take out the can of the cat food and open it with the tab on top. Put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. Oh, it perks up at your beckoning and rushes over. Yeah, get your food. It looks at the plate of food. Bougie and just doesn't like it. It wants like a fucking steak. It completely ignores it. See? Told you. It's a bougie cat. Should have left it. Not hungry, I guess. Try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat, after all. I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? Cat rubs his body against your legs with a purr. You smile. That's enough of thanks for you. Follows you into the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted, mayo and mustard spread, turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed. Okay. Tomatoes. Oh, ow. The fuck? What did you do? Cut your fucking finger? You wince as you cut your finger on a knife while slicing a tomato. Here we go. Stupid. You stupid. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up onto the counter. It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Don't worry, I'm alright. It's just an... You watch as the cat starts to... What the fuck? I knew it! I knew I should have just left this motherfucker in the box. At your blood. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. Ew, bro, this is making my stomach turn already. The cat sits back staring at you. You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird. Right? Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat should be doing. Right? You better... Ow. Throw paws, bro. Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's raining outside. Not after all your efforts. What the fuck? I'm gonna yeet it. Just yeet. You want to take it to the shelter tomorrow anyways? What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. I don't know if it's just a cat. The rest of the eating, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Even after covering up your fingers cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound while you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while you're trying to watch TV. You gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner, untouched. What the fuck? Come on. Enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully, this time out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner and into the hall. You sigh deeply. You're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Probably. Maybe Yvette will have an idea on how to calm it down. You can only hope you don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up your... The lights just went out. Great, just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. You check your cell phone only to find that it's out of batteries. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. The outing had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. Well, yeah, you got a cat. Grab a flashlight and turn it on. It's quiet. Too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. This mother. The cat sits on top of the digital clock staring at you. What's it say? It says kill. Right? Or help? No, yeah, kill. Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage. But the numbers are lit up. Like going completely haywire. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. If not giving off any indication that it's alive. That's great. It's not blinking. It's not even breathing. But its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. Fuck yeah. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Those eyes, its eyes hold you still. You want your flashlight trained on it. Its pupils are large. What? Flashlight flickers. Oh, yo. Throw a pause. And the cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The signs punctured with the rapid pumping of your blood in your heart is overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at the moment. What if you forgot those are batteries? You got a battery clock. You never know. But you feel as if having the answer will make sense of everything that's happening. That order will be restored. But no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock and feel as if the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response, like a predator prepared to pounce, but waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you can already feel its impatient. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as if it had whispered. Yeah, fuck you. Now cat speaking. Right into your ear. Right into your soul. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could, even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement, of action. But you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under you in haste, and you fall to the ground. And you fall to the ground. What? Sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. You just get stabbed. At first, you think you're broken in your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pulling underneath it. Ah, that's great. You hear the sound of a metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor as if it was been kicked. Damn, the motherfucker stabbed you. Winded from your fall, you look at the days and see the objects in the strange light coming in from outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door. Winded. Whoa. I hit the wrong button. I went too quick. Sound of metal scraping. Oh. Oh, I back. Oh. Oh, what did I do? thoughts of how, when, who, what in regards to your inexpressly open door screech to a halt as your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. I can't read. It's your kitchen knife, and it's still tinted red from your earlier blunder. But that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the... You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on. Instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you left it. This mother. When you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife, spies right back at you. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. It pads lightly over to the knife as if skipping into light. This and bends down to lap. Oh my god. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of shaky breaths against the discordant against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness of your tongue spreading to your throat. This motherfucker. The incomprehensible sight of the stray you've taken in, licking away at the kitchen knife, once again completely clean. Then the blood from the fresh wound in your foot. Blood. As it responds to your sudden realization, you're hurt. Your foot is bleeding, you're bleeding, you're bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if it's just considering the act of pouncing forward. Y'all kick the cat. You're ready on your feet and out the door. Oh, I'm out the door. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red, but there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you. Everything's up in blood. You can just barely glimpse the bloody imprints your injured foot leaves in the wake. With every impact it makes with the ground, it hurts. Well, I bet you just stepped on a kitchen knife. It hurts. But you can't stop, you don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all around you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running, because if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you? What? But keep running. Right? Save. I'm gonna save that, just in case. Huh? Interesting. Very interesting. Ending 0. It begins. What? You're walking right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you've felt like going out. And you're actually glad that you did. What? It's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck's finally starting to turn around. Allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go, or what you could do, maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in the thought that you almost miss it. Huh? What was that? Wait. There's different... Hold on. Let me load that. I can't go back. Okay. So... Okay, what was that? Yeah. Cardboard box. Oh, what? Yeah, it's the same stuff. Take it home. Oh, why not? Ready to turn, climbs up onto your shoulders, and butt his head into your temple, nuzzling against it. Purr. Smile the cat's enthusiasm. Let's get you out of here, yeah. You briefly consider getting cat food. That would be a waste of time. You shrug at the odd feeling and move on. You live in a modest apartment. Same stuff as before. Okay. It feels weird having another. Locking the front door and placing it on the floor, you wait for it to walk and explore the new environment, but it simply sits and looks up at you expectantly. Do something alone, do something to the cat. Like what? I don't know about feeding the cat. Let's play with the cat. Poor thing was probably bored, stiff, sitting in that box all day, just watching crowds of people walking by, ignoring them. You can't just leave them alone as your home. A little interspecies socializing won't kill you, right? Lies. You just want some attention, don't you? You want to play, huh? Okay then. What you play though? Hide and seek. I think my laser pointer still works. I'm gonna do that. Cats are curious creatures by nature. They're also natural hunters, sort of. Why not pass time on letting the cat hunt after something it'll never quite understand? It sounds a little mean when you think of that like that, but it's not like the cat will know it anyway. Ignorance is bliss, or so they say. From your long gone, dreaded days of group presentations in school. You flip it on and see that even after all this time, the batteries still work. You get a little kick out of aiming it at a mirror hanging in the living room so it reflects off the glass, making a little red dot appear on your knee. Meow. Freaking cat. The cat cautiously walks over, stopping every few steps to cast a look of suspicion at you. When it finally reaches you, it lightly presses a paw to your knee. Can we go? I wanna like. Hold on. A preferences. After choices. There. Yeah. There you go, lower it down. You managed to hold back a chuckle. Not that it really matters. The cat isn't paying attention to you at all, entirely focused on the light now resting on top of its paws. Hee. You move the light a little higher above your knee. The cat reacts immediately, trying to pin the light down. But the next second, you've already moved it to the floor. Over here. Over there. And over there. By the couch. On the couch. Oh, it's pissed. The cat might be ignoring you, but you certainly enjoy yourself. It's been a while since you've laughed this much. You're laughing so much, in fact, that you accidentally shift the red dot onto a lamp beside the couch. Dumbass. In its haste to get the light, the cat leaps onto the lamp, sending them both to the ground. Uh-oh. Gasp. Wait, let me be serious about that. Gasp! I can't even say the word right. Oh my gosh. The cat is sitting in the middle of the former lamp's broken shards. Back hunched, its head whipping around back and forth as if in a panic. You quickly turn off the laser pointer and rush over. I'm so sorry, are you okay? Are you hurt? You reach down to pick up the cat and check it for any injuries when slash. Ow. Hey. The cat swipes at you, claws extended. It backs up and twitches away, making frantic half turns in various directions as if looking for something. Or waiting for something to appear. Oh geez, that really hurt, you know. You hold the hand with the scratch close to your chest. It's bleeding, but it's not too big. You're more annoyed than anything, but immediately your annoyance starts to bleed into concern. You watch in shock as the cat starts to run around, tearing at the carpet, the sofa, your armchair. You want to stop it, but you're afraid of getting in the middle of its rampage. You consider calling a vet for advice on how to calm it down, but for some reason, you feel like that wouldn't be a good idea. Probably not. What happened to you? Is it an idea comes to you? Or rather a realization. You grasp the laser pointer, aiming it safely away towards the floor in the middle of the living room, hoping that the cat would calm down if it found what it was looking for. You turn on the laser pointer. The cat's reaction is immediate. What the fuck? You screwed up. In the span of mere seconds, you watch as the cat spies the red dot from its perch on the shredded armchair. It leaps high into the air, changes in the air, bring a lion or something into my house, and slams down upon the dot on the floor with the weight and force that shakes the whole apartment, maybe even the whole building. You wonder dazedly how none of the other tenants have rushed over to complain about the noise. Yet, as you stare at the sight in front of you, the cat has somehow grown in size. Eyes bulging and glowing, tail thrashing, teeth enlarged, bared and covered alarmingly in a bubbling froth. Its giant claws rip and shred through the carpet, through the floor tiles, and even below them. Ravenously, I don't know how to read. Trying to get at the red dot. Your hands are shaking. You don't know what to do. You feel trapped. You have to get away. Get it away from you. You slowly back up towards the door. And like moves with you. Instinctively, you flick the light away this way and that. The cat stampering after, breaking everything. How's my TV? So fast. Smashing through the TV, I called it. Smashing through the TV, breaking the couch and the half. Now what? The PlayStation? Too fast. Bulldozing through the wall into the hallway. What the? A chance. You turn, intending to bolt out the door and never come back. But in your haste, you forget something. You forget several somethings. You forget the laser pointer, gripped like a lifeline in your hand. You forget the mirror, still miraculously hanging on the wall next to the hallway, the laser reflecting off of it, putting a small glowing red dot on the back of your head. Oh my god. And as you reach the door, you forget that it's locked. You don't even have the chance to turn around before the cat lunges all the way across the room at you. You're torn to shreds before you can even blink. What the? How many endings? Okay, let's do one more. I'll do one more. Maybe we'll come back to it. You're walking, right, of course. It's the first time in a while you felt like going out, and you're actually glad that you did. Did that absolutely perfect today? Alright, we're gonna skip. Take this little fucker home. Alright, so there's a blood one where he just wants to drink blood. There's one where he tears you apart. Alright, let's skip. Do something alone. Do something with the cat. Like, clean cat, feed cat. Try to clean it. Follow and give it a second look. I realize that the cat isn't exactly clean. Not surprising since up until you brought it home, it's been sitting in a dirty old box. In an alley full of scattered garbage. For who knows how long. You've heard that cats can keep themselves clean, but maybe this is one of those times that little human help couldn't hurt. I can't read. You head into the bathroom and set things up, trying to remember how to wash a cat. I don't know, soap and water. You're definitely no expert, but you think the best way to get a cat clean would be carefully. I think careful is the way to go. Cats aren't always fond of water, so you doubt it'll be a fan of an excessive amount of it. So you pick up the cat and place it gently in the sink before turning on the water. Cat is startled, but ultimately doesn't try to run away. Nice. Nice. Lather your hands with some soap and carefully give the cat a thorough half scrub, half massage. Nice. After a few minutes, you rinse the cat completely and gather it up in a blanket, drying it. Why in a blanket? Then you take a brush and carefully run it through the cat's fur. Cat seems to like it. It's in heaven as you brush it. Some hairs are sticking to you, but you don't mind. In fact, quite a lot of fur is sticking to you. You try to brush it away, but it won't come off. Guess you're up next for a bath. Try to ignore the fur and finish with the cat quickly, but more hair keeps sticking to you. Your hands, your arms, before you realize it, they're covered in fur that won't come off. It's thick enough that you try to just yank it off, but ow, what? Pain lances through the spot you tugged at. Upon closer inspection, you see that the hair is growing. Growing out of you. Am I turning into a cat? You can actually feel it now. Fur growing out of your back, your neck, your face, your eyes. What? Your tongue. It's even growing inside your throat. Ooh. What? As you collapse and start to choke on the thickening fur in your esophagus, the cat leans up to lap at the fur growing on your forehead, grooming your hair as thoroughly as you did it for it earlier. You think it'd be sweet if you weren't currently losing hair. Still, feels nice at least to be looked after and cared for in some way, even if it's just for a little while longer. The cat's careful grooming is the last thing you feel before you're no longer able to breathe. What? Okay, so there's multiple reasons not to take this cat home. Okay? Multiple. So, if you see a cat in a box out in the alleyway, leave it. Because you never know. Might, I don't know, turn you into a huge hairball. Or try to friggin' scratch you up to death. Or stab you. I don't know. Just leave it alone. That's my opinion. But, anyways, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool concept. If you guys want to see more endings, I'll come back to it. Oh, there's a lot. Oh my god, there's so many endings. Holy. You think anyway, you can't really remember what. It begins. Ah, that was the first. Okay, so that was like a prologue type thing, I guess. There's 40 endings. Oh my god. I got 3, right? Well, I guess you can count that one. Legally. Wow. Alright, yeah, if you guys want to see more of this, I'll come back, try to find more endings. Maybe there's one good ending, maybe. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.